Hmm.
Bhagavad Seva Das Prabhuji is not joining?
He is here, sitting beside. He is ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
You let me know when to start.
yeah, sure, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
We'll record it in cloud, okay? Or you want to record yourself there?
No, there only you do. Later I will take from you.
Okay.
Yeah. If you start little what time you can go? If you start little what time you can go? 10-15 maximum. This is the book which I yesterday sent a soft copy. No?
Okay, Prabhuji.
Bhaktamala.
We will collect it.
Huh?
When we will collect from Voice.
Yeah.
We used to bring books from Voice for sale here.
Oh, really? Radhesham Rose books, huh?
Yeah. No, all devotees books we will collect. So I will include this also next time.
Oh, yeah, this is nice book. But I already gave you the soft copy. All of
No?
before the hard copy. Okay. Do you know there is another group also, I think, in Kuwait?
Yes.
They are also having today, I think, Katha from today.
Is there.
Acha. Who is coordinating that?
That is one Braj Prakash Prabhu is there.
Acha. So today who Revtipati Prabhu is giving?
Today I saw some name.
Raspati Prabhu, I think.
Yeah, Raspati Prabhu, yes.
Acha. Okay, so many devotees are there in Kuwait. In that group, how many devotees are there?
Lot of devotees are there. Probably in Kuwait, more than 2,000 devotees are there.
Acha.
Altogether. Yeah.
Oh, good.
During festivals, we used to assemble in schools and all. Yeah.
Acha. There you do Rath Yatra or like that on the street?
Yes, all festivals we used to celebrate, but from last February, everything is stopped.
Oh, because of pandemic.
Yes.
Acha.
We are unable to assemble. So
The government is favorable. Government doesn't oppose all these activities.
Not against.
Acha. Good.
Not supposed to do any disturbance to others. That's the main.
Acha. Okay. So I will introduce Bhagavad Gita Prabhu.
You
See
used to
Bhagavad.
do the introduction, Prabhuji?
Yeah. I will just, yeah. Of course, you do officially later. I will just show. He's here. Now,
Hare Krishna.
Shri Bhagavad Seva Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Bhagavad Seva Prabhu. Welcome to Kanya Desh.
He's saying welcome. So he is our manager here. He manages the whole temple.
Okay.
Somehow he found some time to prepare for the class, and he is going to take all of us to Govardhan Parikrama today.
Very bol.
So he is my friend also. Nice. We read together, and a very nice humble devotee. So he will be showing the PPT also and the notes he had. So we will start. I think I will give to him.
Okay.
25 participants have come already. Right? Means.
Yes, okay, but I will just do the introduction, then we'll continue.
Yeah. I will give to him.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a minute. He will introduce him.
Hare Krishna. Welcome all devotees. Once again for our Karthik month Vraja Mandal Parikrama. Today we are so fortunate to have His Grace Bhagavad Seva Das Prabhuji. We are in day 5 day 6 today, sorry. We are in day 6. And today we will be starting from Radhakund to do the Govardhan Parikrama. And with us to take all of us to Parikrama, His Grace Sri Bhagavad Seva Das Prabhuji with us. And Prabhuji is basically a BE graduate from RV College of Engineering, Bangalore. And Prabhuji is introduced to Krishna consciousness from 2008 and joined full-time in ISKCON by 2014 in ISKCON Pune. And presently, Prabhuji, as mentioned, he is the temple president for ISKCON Pune temple, manager, I think. Okay. And Prabhuji is involved in book distribution, preaching, and training, and engaging new devotees, and Sankirtan, Padayatra Sankirtan, cooking service, prasadam, kirtans. He's a multi-talented person. So we are so fortunate to have Prabhuji with us today. So on behalf of all the assembled devotees and Kanya Desh Yatra, we wish to welcome Prabhuji to this evening by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra 3 times altogether. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare. Hare Krishna, Sri
Hare
Bhagavad
Krishna.
Welcome again. Please take
Hare
us.
Krishna.
Take us for the Parikrama, Praji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Am I audible, Prabhu?
Yes, Praji, clear.
Yeah. I offer my humble obeisances to all the Vaishnavas present. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha krupa sindhu bhayavacha. Patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. I'm feeling very honored to be with all of you on this most auspicious month of Karthik to discuss on the holy place of Govardhan. So we will begin with Kirtan in the beginning, and then we will begin with the Parikrama. Just a very short Kirtan for 2 minutes.
Okay, Praji, sure.
Yes. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Sankirtan ki jai. Shri Govardhan Parikrama ki jai. Hare Krishna. So we'll begin with the Parikrama. If possible, can devotees turn on their videos if the internet connectivity is stable there, so that I can see the devotees and.
Roji, voice is very fade.
Now is it audible?
Still.
Hare Krishna. Am I audible? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, you are audible, but your voice is very faint.
Very low.
Previously, when Sri Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu spoke, was it audible?
Yeah,
Yes,
it was okay.
audible.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Now?
Yeah, okay.
Good.
Okay. I think I should speak loud. You can please turn on the videos so that I can directly see the faces and speak. If your internet connectivity is stable. Thank you. Hare Krishna. I'm feeling very honored and blessed to be with all the devotees at Kanyadesh, practicing so wonderfully, staying so in different places in this pandemic situation, and especially to discuss about the holy place in the month of Karthik. It's a very great privilege. Actually, although we are not able to physically reach the Vrindavan place or the place of Govardhan, but the holy place is not seen through the eyes. The holy place is seen by the ears. That means when we go to holy place, we generally see in today's time that there are so many streets with buildings and with gutters, and there are people doing businesses, and there are animals moving around, monkeys, dogs. So when we go around these holy places today, with our eyes we see these external things, but we will really be able to appreciate these holy places when we hear about their glories from the lotus mouth of a pure devotee. That's what it means. We see the holy place not with our eyes, but with our ears by hearing from a pure devotee. But though I'm not very qualified, I'm not at all qualified to speak on the glories of holy places, which can only be revealed by pure devotees. But as a service, I have been requested and ordered by His Grace Sri Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu. I'm trying to do some service for my own purification, and also I will get to meditate on the holy place while speaking on it, and I'll get purified, and hope it will please all of you. With that intention, I'm trying to discuss on the holy place of Sri Govardhan. So I seek all of your blessings and prayers. You all are much elder and senior in age and your practice of Krishna consciousness. I seek all of your blessings and prayers so that we can discuss on Sri Govardhan Dham. So, today when we are hearing about all those descriptions start forming a picture hearing about a place. So that's how. But mentally we reach those places by hearing about them and meditating on the glories of these places. There is a saying, as you all must be knowing, we are where our mind is. We are where our mind is. Though physically we are located at different places, but we can take our mind through the Govardhan Parikrama by hearing about Govardhan. So today we call our yatra as Manasik Govardhan Parikrama. It's a Govardhan. I'll just share a PPT which has some photos, so that at least we can get to see them in the form of pictures. Am I having the right to share, Prabhu?
You can do that.
Yeah, 1 minute. Sri Govardhan Dham, as we see today. Yes. So we see the Govardhan on the right side in the map. Yeah. So this is a Govardhan place where there are many holy places and many pastimes that Krishna performed in these places. So first of all, we will see how Govardhan manifested himself in the spiritual world. So once, when Srimati Radharani and Krishna, they were sitting together, Radharani was meditating. She was thinking something, and Krishna saw that she is busy about thinking something. And Krishna asked her, "Oh, Srimati Radharani, it seems you are deeply thinking about something. Can I please know what you are thinking about?" And Radharani says that, "You see, Kana, Krishna, that when we try to serve you, we need so many things to serve you better. For some things we have to get from this one, and some things we have to bring from that forest, and some things from this village. So they collect a lot of things for the pastime of Krishna from different places. As you all might have experienced while organizing a festival, we have to purchase so many things for cooking and organizing the program, and so many things we need. Same way Radharani was telling that for organizing any pastime, we need so many things which we have to get from different places. And in the course of getting things from different place, a service to you gets delayed. So therefore, I was thinking how nice it would be if I can get something, some place where everything is available. And at that time, Krishna, uh, Krishna manifested alok light from his heart, which came out and started expanding, and eventually the form of a hill started appearing, and it grew to such a big size, a huge mountain. And Krishna told, enough. So this way, a huge mountain appeared by the desire of Krishna in front of Radharani. And Krishna introduced this huge hill as Sri Govardhan. Haribol. So Govardhan was manifested, Govardhan had manifested in the spiritual world by the reciprocation of Krishna to the desire of Radharani. Radharani wanted to serve Krishna better, and Krishna fulfilled her desire, just as Krishna fulfills the desire of every living entity wandering in this world. Just as soon as he smells the desire of the soul, he tries to fulfill it. And same with Radharani, as he came to know Radharani's desire to serve him, that's what is going to make her happy. So he manifested in Govardhan Hill, which has everything that Krishna needs for his pastimes. We see Govardhan has so many water ponds in him, so many caves, there are so many fruits available, and there are so many pasturing fields for the cows. And we can also see there are beautiful waterfalls. There are so many different kinds of pearls available for Krishna's decoration in Vrindavan. So in this way, everything that Krishna needs for his pastimes and for all the gopas, gopis, and cows to serve Krishna. Everything is available in Govardhan. And this what is a better gift for Radharani than Govardhan? Just like if you can get everything in one place, it's so amazing. For example, earlier we used to get camera in one gadget and MP3 players in another gadget, then phone call in another gadget. Now everything is put together in one smartphone where you get everything. You get internet, you get camera, you get to call, you get to do so many things in one small device. So it's always looked forward for such a thing where everything is available at one place. So Govardhan is such a place who is providing everything for serving Radharani and all the Gopas and Gopis. So when when the Gopis, yeah, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Vrindavan and he came forward towards Vrindavan, Govardhan. As soon as he entered the path of Govardhan Parikrama and he got the sight of Govardhan, immediately he started chanting a beautiful verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. You see, there is description of Govardhan in different scriptures. But what Srimad Bhagavatam says about Govardhan is spoken by the gopis in Bhagavatam 10th canto. So this is Govardhan who is serving so many cows. And here is the description of Srimad Bhagavatam, description by Srimad Bhagavatam about Govardhan. We will recite this beautiful verse which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again and again chanted while he was at Govardhan Parikrama. Hantaya madrirabala haridasa varyo yadrama krishna charana sparasha pramoda manam tanoti sahago ganayostayorya pani yasuyavasa kandara kandamule. So the shloka says, gopis are telling to Govardhan. Actually, here is a yes. So gopis are glorifying Govardhan, saying that, "Oh Govardhan, you are best of the devotees." In Bhagavatam, 3 devotees are described as Haridas. Of course, all the devotees are Haridasas only. All of you, all are devotees like Sri Bhagavad Seva Das, Sri Chaitanya Chandra Das. All of us are, every one of us are Haridasas. But Bhagavatam certifies 3 devotees as Haridasas. One is Uddhava, Yudhishthir Maharaj, and third is Govardhan. And gopis are telling that Govardhan is best of the Haridasas. Haridasa Varyo. Varyo means best. Haridasa Varya. Why they are calling Govardhan as Haridasa Varya? Because Govardhan Manam Tanoti Saha Go Ganayos Tayoryat. Govardhan is providing everything that cows, go, Ganaya, and all the gopas and gopis that they want, that Govardhan is providing. What is he providing? Paniya. He is providing sweet nectarian drinking water. And he is providing Suyavasa. That means soft, fragrant grass. He is providing for the cows. And Kandara. Kandara means caves. The caves which are warm in the winter and they are cool in the summer. Such kind of caves is provided by Govardhan for the pleasure and play of all the cowherd boys. And Kandamule. Kandamule means delicious roots and fruits for all the cowherd boys. So this is how gopis glorify Govardhan. So that is because Govardhan is serving all these Gopa and Gopal. All of them and helping them to serve Krishna better, helping them to respond to, helping them to express their love for Krishna. So therefore the name Govardhan. Govardhan means one who increases the love of Gopa and Gopis for Krishna. Gopa Gopi Prema Vardhana iti Govardhana. One who increases the love of Gopas, Gopis and cows for Krishna, he is called Govardhana. And as we go ahead for the Parikrama, actually this is one of the very important quality that we can catch from Govardhan, to be a servant of the devotees. Here Govardhan is not directly trying to serve Krishna. Govardhan is serving the cows by providing them soft grasses, which are very fragrant, which are nourishing, and he is providing fruits and roots and so many things for decoration of Krishna to the cowherd boys and gopis, so that they can serve Krishna better. So he is acting as a servant of servant. Therefore, he is called best of the devotees. So this is how we become very dear to Krishna, by becoming the servant of devotees. That is what the sloka says, Haridasa Varya. And now we will begin with our parikrama, beginning from Mansarovar, Mansi Ganga. So we will. I'll just share the map. I will show you from where we are going to pass. Yeah. Yes. So are you all ready for the Govardhan Parikrama? Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Yes. So this is the map. So my arrow mark is visible to all of you, all the devotees.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So we will begin our parikrama from here, where Manasi Ganga is there. From there we will go in the parikrama this way, and this way in this path, covering Jatipur, then Uddhav Kund, then we'll. Yesterday you all went to Radha Kund and Shyam Kund. Ganga is a very beautiful place. The history behind this place is, once you all might have heard the pastime of Vatsasur. So once when Krishna and the cowherd boys, they were playing with Govardhan, one of the demons sent by Kamsa took the form of a small calf and joined the group of calves which Krishna and Gopas were herding. And eventually when he was identified, Krishna killed that calf in order to protect all other cows and Gopas. So when Krishna killed that calf demon, Vatsasur, then all the cowherd boys told, oh Krishna, so because you have killed a calf, you should do some atonement. Otherwise, it is very sinful. It's a very sinful act to kill a small calf. So Krishna thought, then the cowherd boys told, in order to atone, you must go to Ganga and take a holy dip at Ganga. Then Krishna thought, oh, I do not want to leave Govardhan. I do not want to leave Vrindavan. I do not want to leave this association of the Gopas and Gopis and Brajvasis. And then Krishna, from his mind, he meditated, and a beautiful kunda appeared in front of him. A beautiful lake appeared from the mind of Krishna. And that is called Manasi Lake. And this lake was filled with the water of Ganges, the same water which flows in the Ganga river. So that's how this beautiful lake called Manasi Ganga appeared at Govardhan Dham. Sri Manasi Ganga ki jai. And Krishna, after the manifested. Although Krishna is a ever pure person, Krishna never gets contaminated, but just for the pleasure of coward boys and for obeying coward boys, he did that small pastime. And eventually, one day, uh, one day, Nanda Maharaj and Nanda Maharaj and all the elderly coward men, they wanted to, they heard about uh, the glories of taking bath in river Ganga, and they all made a very good plan that tomorrow we will go to Ganga, we will go for a yatra to Ganga, and we will take bath there and get purified, and we'll come back. But when Krishna heard this, Krishna never wanted any of them. Krishna never wanted his father to leave Vrindavan at any time. So Krishna told his father and all the coward men, and he tried to convince them, Baba, you need not travel to Ganga river so far. Ganga has manifested here, right at our Govardhan. And nobody was ready to believe. Then Krishna took all of them, Nanda Maharaj and coward men, to Mansi Ganga. And he invited Mother Ganga, and Mother Ganga descended and appeared in front of all of them riding on a crocodile. Mother Ganga rides on a crocodile. So she appeared in front of all of them, and all the coward men and Nanda Maharaj, everyone accepted that Ganga Mai has appeared right at Govardhan. And they all took bath in that Manasi Ganga, and they cancelled their program of leaving Vrindavan to take bath in river Ganga. Haribol. So Ganga manifested right at Govardhan. And at the Govardhan, at this Manasi Ganga, there is also a very beautiful temple. Yes. So this is the holy place. And here, if you see on the right side, there is a small temple. There is a deity of a Devi called Mansi Devi who resides there. And nearby, if you go from this side, there is one very important temple called Haridev Temple. Yeah. Yes. So there's a very important temple called Haridev Temple next to Manasi Ganga. I think if you see in the map, it is visible here. Next to Manasi Ganga is Haridev Temple. So what happened in Haridev Temple? So this temple was built by Krishna's grandson Vajranath in the memory of a pastime that took place. So once when Gopis and Radharani, they were all waiting at Mansi Ganga, waiting for Krishna. Krishna delayed in arriving to the place, and because of their anxiety of waiting for Krishna, separation for Krishna, they all started calling the name of Krishna, and they all started praying, Haridev, Haridev, Haridev. And as they were chanting the name of Haridev, 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 Krishna appeared in the form of a deity named Haridev, having Govardhan hill in the posture of lifting Govardhan hill. So that deity which manifested by the calling out of gopis and Radharani is Haridev. Haridev ki jai. So when he appeared, all the gopis started worshipping Haridev, so that Krishna appears as soon as possible in front of all of them physically to exchange with all of them. But then eventually Haridev manifested. Haridev spoke out and he said, "Oh gopis, oh Radharani, I will not appear, Krishna will not appear until you serve Govardhan, who is my best of the devotees." And at that time, all the gopis glorify Govardhan with this verse which we recited just now. Hantaya Madribavala Haridasa Varyo. They glorify Govardhan as best of the Haridasas. Because Krishna accepts us when we offer our service to him through the Vaishnavas. So Krishna is depicting the mood of Vrindavan. This is the mood of Vrindavan, that devotee in Vrindavan, Vrajavasi, never wants to serve Krishna directly. He always wants to serve the devotees of Krishna as a servant of servant. This is the mood of Vrindavan. So that's what Krishna is emphasizing to gopis also, that you must serve my dearest devotee Govardhan for me to manifest. And gopis recited this verse in glorification of Govardhan. So this is the place where the deity of Haridev is installed later on by his grandson Vajranath. This deity was eventually was shifted to another place near Kanpur because of the attack of Muslim rulers. And currently there is a Pratibhu Murti which is installed in this temple. Hare Krishna. So next to this, in the Parikrama we have Dan Ghati. So Dan Ghati is a very beautiful place. Here, if you see in this map, here there is a pathway which crosses the Govardhan across this place. So that is the place called Dan Ghati. Dan Ghati is a narrow pathway where gopis used to cross. Gopis used to cross from this side of Govardhan to this side through this narrow lane which is coming in between, so that they don't have to travel around Govardhan to cross Govardhan. But every day while they were crossing, Krishna and all the gopas, they would disguise themselves and they would block the way and they would demand for taxes. Like in India and other places, we have toll at the highways where you have to pay toll tax. In the same way, Krishna and covered boys, they would disguise themselves and they would charge for the toll. And what was the toll? Toll was that gopis should give whatever milk products they have, the makhan, that butter, and so many other milk preparations as tax. So this is a place where every day they would have this pastime of tax collection. Tax means in Sanskrit they call dan, and dan keli lila. It's called dan keli lila. Therefore, the name of the place is Dan Ghati. And ahead of this, we come across a very beautiful place called Anior. You see, ahead of Dan Ghati, we come across ISKCON's Bhaktivedanta Ashram, and as we go ahead, we come across Anior. Anior is a very beautiful place where so many pastimes happen, and one of the prominent pastimes is which you all must have heard surely. So one day, Krishna, when he was around 7 years old, he saw, when he got up in the morning, he saw that Yashoda Mai and Nanda Maharaj, they are all busy arranging so many, making so many arrangements for a program, for a festival. And Krishna was thinking, what is happening here? Then Krishna asked Nanda Maharaj, Baba, what are you all preparing? Then Nanda Maharaj thought, oh, Krishna is a very small boy, he will not understand much. And he said, oh, we are preparing for some festival because we have to worship Indra. So we are preparing a festival, a sacrifice for the pleasure of Indra. But then Krishna said, very intelligent point, Baba, you see, why we should worship Indra? Then Nanda Maharaj told, oh Krishna, you are very small, you will not understand all these things. You need not know. But then Krishna insists, see, when we are very close, we should not have any secrets. So I must know, I should not be hidden of any information or any festival that is happening in our home. So this is a general uh, relation of principle of relation, that when there is an intimate relation between two people, they don't keep any secret. This is a Vedic culture. Even the husband wife, those days they would not have any secret. Whatever is known to husband, everything is known to wife. Whatever is known to any two intimate friends, is everything is known to each of them. So that is called an intimate relation. But today's world, it's very rare to find someone who is revealing their heart, all secrets. So Krishna says, someone who is very close, he should be knowing all the secrets. No secret should be kept. So then Nanda Maharaj explains that because Indra is showering rains for growing the crops in our field, for the cows, and for all the Brajvasis, we are indebted to him, and we perform this sacrifice for the pleasure of Indra. And we do all these offerings, so many preparations for the pleasure of Indra as sacrifice. And then Krishna says, Krishna says, oh, actually, Krishna talks about a karma mimamsa principle, that, oh Baba, actually, work is worship. Because you all are doing good work, you all are getting its fruits. If you all are doing, if any of you do bad work, you will get its fruits. And of course, those fruits are given by demigods. But they are giving the demigods are giving the fruit or giving the distress based on your karma. If you have done a good karma, if you have done a good activity, then demigods cannot give you distress. They have to give good results. And if you have done a wrong activity, demigods cannot give you a good result because you are destined for the bad result. So in this way, Krishna says that based on the karma you are getting, demigods are only doing their duty. So you have no obligation. In fact, Govardhan is the one who is providing everything to us. Govardhan is providing the grasses for the cows to graze. Govardhan is providing so much water for the crops to grow. Govardhan is providing so many fruits. He's providing so many jewels and pebbles for your business. So that way, Krishna convinces Nanda Maharaj and all the Brajvasis that we all should worship Govardhan and not Indra. So Krishna does this very beautiful pastime, seeing that Indra has become proud. So all the Brajavasis immediately they start fulfilling the desire of Krishna, and they start gathering all the puja paraphernalia they had kept for Indra. They take all of them and start moving towards Govardhan. And as they start moving towards Govardhan, Indra comes to know. See, Krishna has proposed his desire, and every Brajavasi is ready to reciprocate with Krishna's desire. Generally, when we are doing a particular activity or a ritual for prolonged period of time, and if somebody says give it up, it's very difficult because our attachments or the ego will not allow us to give up the rituals. But Vrajavasis, they were simply doing everything for Krishna's pleasure. They did not think what will be the consequence of this activity, but they just thought of Krishna's pleasure. And after this, everybody was very, very happy to arrange all these various food items, various puja paraphernalia to offer to Govardhan. Everyone was very, very happy in Govardhan and Vrindavan, except one person, and that was Indra. So Indra was unhappy. He saw, oh, no one is offering anything to me. And he thought, I should teach lesson to all these people who have stopped my worship. So Indra thought that he will destroy those who have stopped worshipping him. You see, Vrindavan is a very small village. It's very, very, very small compared to the entire world. and all over the world, all over the planetary systems, Indra is being worshipped, but only this one small village has uh, rejected worship of Indra, and Indra could not tolerate it. Just as Hiranyakashipu, he was worshipped, and his glories were sung. All three words, everyone was fearful of him. Even Narada Muni did not object it. Narada Muni bowed down to Hiranyakashipu. So still, Hiranyakashipu got very much disturbed when a small 5-year-old boy did not agree for chanting his name, and because of which he was destroyed. You can imagine, whole world is praising you, and one small baby is not ready to praise you. So it's a big disturbance to Hiranyakashipu's mind, because he was puffed up with the ego. His ego was paining when one small boy was not ready to accept him as supreme. In the same way, Indra was very much disturbed because of his false ego, his proprietorship, when one small village did not agree to offer him the puja and respects. So Indra was very much towards Govardhan with all their preparations. They had made so many preparations. They had cooked huge vessels of kheer, huge quantities of various sweets like gulab jamun, rasgulla, puris. There were special rice items, curd rice, and hundreds of sweets and hundreds of preparations in huge. You are taking care of all of us and providing everything for us. Please accept this offering from us. And as soon as all the Vrajavasis offered their huge opulent quantities of cooking to Govardhan, Govardhan manifested in front of all of them. And as he manifested in front of all of them, he started eating everything with his two hands. You see here, this place is there, Annakuta below. That is the place where everything was offered to Govardhan as an offering. All the pujas were being performed from here. And Govardhan manifested to accept all of their offerings. Haribol, Annakurdam ki jai. So here we see they have prepared so many varieties of preparations in huge quantity. And Krishna Govardhan appeared and he started eating everything. Everything. And within few minutes, he finished everything in front of whatever was kept in front of him. And once everything was finished, then Govardhan started loudly saying, Adiyor, Adiyor, Adiyor. Adiyor means, Adi means bring. Yor means more. He was saying, bring me more, bring me more. He was telling, give me more offerings. I'm very hungry, my stomach is not full yet. Then all the Vrajavasis, they go again and they start cooking. Again, they prepare huge ponds of kheer, ponds of curd rice, and ponds of so many puris and so many other things. Again, they offer. And again, Govardhan eats everything. And again, he says, Adiyor, Adiyor, Adiyor. And all the Vrajavasis think this time, oh, whatever ingredients we had, everything we used for cooking for Govardhan, but nothing is left. Then they all took shelter of Krishna. Please let us know what to do. And that time Krishna took one small leaf of tulasi and he offered it to Govardhan. And Govardhan, having taken that one leaf of tulasi, he said, I am satisfied. And but all the Vrajavasis were thinking, oh, everything is honored by Govardhan, but what should we offer to the Brahmanas now? What should we feed to the Vrajavasis now? Then, when they were all in this anxiety, Govardhan immediately manifested all that he had accepted again back in front of all of them, and there were huge cones of kheer, huge cones of puris, kachoris, whatnot, rasgullas, gulab jamuns, so many other things, hundreds of preparations, everything again manifested in front of them. And they were all very Anior. Anior means give me more, bring me more. So that's how the name for this small village came as Anior. Yes. And as we go ahead from this was going on very beautifully, while Indra was very, very unhappy. And what he did, seeing that Indra became very, very wild. When summer the clouds come, they pour huge pillar-like raindrops all the cows started running here and there. All the Vrajavasis started running here and there, and out of anxiety, they were all thinking. They were all thinking how to save the cows. They were all thinking how to save the children and calves. They were all worried and running here and there, and they were all trying to take shelter. They were all taking shelter of Krishna. When we see this situation, there is a very important lesson. Govardhan Puja. And Vrajavasis, they simply followed it. But now, when they followed Krishna, all this devastation is taking place. At this time, what was the response of Vrajavasis? Generally, we say, I told, मैंने बताया था आपको, ऐसा नहीं करना है, देखो क्या हो गया. I told, you should not do this, see what happened now. None of the Vrajavasis told, none of the Vrajavasis complained about Krishna's advice to them. They just accepted. They just again took shelter of Krishna. No single complaint about Krishna's ways of doing things. So that is a great qualification to enter the spiritual world, the spirit of Vrindavan. That in whichever situation Krishna puts us, we are ready to again take shelter of Krishna and not complain about the situation and not complain about the people around us. Why he did this to me? He should not have done this. So there was no complaint from any of the Vrajavasis against Krishna. Rather, again they took shelter of Krishna. Krishna, please let us know what should we do. And this time, Krishna performed an extremely beautiful pastime of lifting Govardhan hill. Haribol. So Krishna, he in his left hand finger, he lifted the Govardhan and he called all the Vrajavasis to come within this shed of Govardhan. Giriraj Govardhan ki jai. So Krishna lifted Govardhan, within which all the Vrajavasis entered inside, and the cows were brought inside, and all were safely sheltered. And in this situation, Indra is continuing to shower the rain, heavy rain, flood of rains over Govardhan. And Krishna is holding this huge mountain on his left hand finger, small finger, without any effort. Bhagavatam says he lifted it just like an elephant lifts a mushroom. In the same way, he lifted this Govardhan on his small finger without any effort. And Govardhan was ecstatic being on the fingertip of Krishna, and he became very light for the hands of Krishna. And from the sides of Govardhan, some of the mud and on the top there was Sudarshan Chakra over the Govardhan hill, so that none of the leaves, even the leaves of any tree over Govardhan, are disturbed. So in this way, Govardhan was lifted by Krishna, and all the Vrajavasis were sheltered by Krishna. And in this we see Krishna is reciprocating with every one of them. Generally, devotees reciprocate with Krishna in 5 different rasas: Dasyaras, Shantaras, Vatsalyaras, Sakhyaras, and Madhuryaras. In these 5 rasas. And in this pastime, Krishna is reciprocating with each devotee in all the rasas simultaneously. So there are gopas, there are young, small sakhas, there is Mother Yashoda and Nanda Baba in Vatsalyaras, there are sakhas in Sakhyaras, there are cows and other animals in the Dasyaras and Shantaras. Under this one shade, one shelter of Govardhan. So in this way, they all were protected in the shelter of Krishna for 7 days, and they all had beautiful pastimes and exchanges with Krishna. So Krishna gave the protection, and this is the scene within Govardhan shelter, and everyone is very, very happy. But one person above this Govardhan hill is very, very unhappy. Who is that? Indra. So Indra is standing here. And after 7 days, Indra is extremely tired. And all the Samvarta clouds come to him and tell, "Oh Indra, we have no more energy left in our body. We can 7-year-old child. It is none other than Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whom we all demigods had invited along with Brahma. So Indra realizes that he is not the controller. Generally, when we get some powers, when we get some money, or when we get some influence or any opulence, we become very much attached to it and we become proud of it. And we think, I am the doer, I am the owner, and without me, nothing happens. And if somebody does not respect me, somebody does not value me, he is misunderstanding me. He does not know my glories. This is what we try to think. So generally, when we are possessing all these Krishna's vibhutis, opulences, we should see them in connection with Krishna. Because Indra could not see all these things, all these powers, that they are meant for serving Krishna. Therefore, he forgot Krishna. People, the influence, they should all be used for serving Krishna in order to not be puffed up by the pride. So in this way, Indra was very much humbled. So at that time, Indra went to Lord Brahma and he was asking what he should do. Then Indra told, if you want to beg forgiveness, actually Indra has committed such an offense. Just to insult a devotee is a very big offense. Just to ignore a devotee is a great offense. What to speak of trying to kill devotees? What to speak of trying to kill Vrajavasis who are extremely dear to Krishna? For Krishna, there is nothing valuable in this world than the devotees, especially Vrajavasis. And if Indra tries to kill these Vrajavasis, Krishna will be extremely displeased. And at this time, Brahmaji told, if you want to beg forgiveness from Krishna, you must take shelter of his devotees, because you have tried to offend his devotees or kill his devotees. So at that time, Brahmaji advises that you take shelter of Surabhi cow, because cows are very dear to Krishna. And Indra goes and begs Surabhi Devi to help him get Krishna's forgiveness. Actually, for advancing Krishna consciousness, there are no impediments except offenses to the devotees. If we can just guard ourselves from devotees or doing backbiting about devotees, these are all very deadly. What do you say? They destroy our devotional service. It is like just crushing our devotional service between the feet of elephant. The Bhakti Lata gets crushed when we speak ill about devotees. Therefore, we should be very careful in avoiding the talks of ill talks about any devotee in his absence. So that's a very deadly. It's a poison. So, on the advice of Brahmaji, Indra comes to Surabhi Devi and requests, and devotees are very merciful and very much forgiving. So Surabhi Devi immediately agreed, and Surabhi Devi took Indra to Govardhan again. And Surabhi Devi requests Krishna that to please forgive Indra for his mistakes, which he has realized now. Then Indra begs his forgiveness, and Krishna forgives him this time. And at this time, Indra, in order to respect Krishna, he does the Abhishek of Lord Krishna just very near to Anur, the place where they offered food. And when he performed Abhishek of the Lord, there appeared a very beautiful kund by the Abhishek of Krishna. That is called Govinda Kund. If you see, after Anur, here is the place, Govinda Kund. This font is very small. Hope arrow is visible. Here is the place. Yeah, this is Govinda Kund, which is formed by Krishna by Indradev. Was reciprocated by Gopalji. So when Madhavendra Puri came to Govardhan, he was sitting at this place for his bhajan. And when he was doing bhajan, in his dream, Gopalji appeared. Krishna appeared as Gopal. And he told, "Oh, my dear devotee, Madhavendra Puri Babaji, there is a very beautiful deity of mine. I am stuck up in this forest. Immediately gathers the villagers from Anur and he goes to the forest where Gopalji had directed him in the dream, and he removes a deity and he finds a deity there who is none other than Gopalji. Shri Gopalji ki jai. So this is the place where Gopalji was found in the village of Anur. As we go ahead from Madhavendra Puri's Baitak, the place where he got the reciprocation from Gopalji. As we go ahead from here to this end of Govardhan, we have a very beautiful place which is called Apsara Kund, Naval Kund, and Puchrika Lota Baba. So this is Apsara Kund coming at this end. This is a western end of Govardhan. So here there is a kund called Apsara Kund. When Indra came, along with Indra there were Apsaras also. They also offered Abhishek to Krishna, and with that was formed Apsara Kund. And immediately next to the Apsara Kund, there is another kund called Naval Kund. So once when Radha and Krishna they were performing Ras Leela at this place, they were so ecstatic in that Ras Leela, and eventually both of them melted, and this liquid kund was formed when Radha Krishna melted in the Ras Leela. So that is called Naval Kund. That means a kund which is ever fresh with the love of Radha and Krishna. And next to that, we have a very interesting place called Puchri Ka Lota Baba. Puchri means Hare Krishna. Puchri means, if you see this this place, this Govardhan resembles the form of a peacock, as said by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And these two, Radha Kund and Shyam Kund, are the eyes of this peacock. And this end is the tail of the peacock. Therefore, we call Puchri. The tail of this Govardhan is Puchri village. So in this Puchri village, this deity is there of Lota Baba. Lota means a lati. So when Krishna lifted Govardhan hill on his left hand, there was one of the coward men whose name was Lota Baba, who was holding his stick to support Krishna under Govardhan. And he was thinking that I am very stout and Krishna is a small boy. I am helping Krishna by holding this Govardhan hill with my stick. And Krishna slightly tilted the Govardhan and the stick broke. And Lota Baba realized, oh, it is not my power, it is Krishna's power, who is actually lifting Govardhan hill. So he was one of the Vrajavasis, healthy bodied Vrajavasi. When Krishna and Balram, when they were being taken by Akrura to Mathura, on the way, Lota Baba met both of them. Lota Baba met them on the way. And Lota Baba told, you cannot leave Vrindavan, you cannot leave Govardhan, you will not leave, I will not let you go. Then Krishna says, oh, I will surely come back within a day. You please be here. While returning, again I'll come from this place. And Lota Baba accepts it and he waits there only until Krishna returns. And what happens? Krishna never returns. And it is said, even till now, Lota Baba is waiting at this place, Puchri. Therefore, is called Puchrika Lota Baba. So from Puchrika Lota Baba, we learn a very important principle of patience and determination in waiting until we reach Krishna. Sometimes when we are performing devotional service, we think, oh, I'm chanting, I'm doing devotional service from 5 years, 6 years, nothing is happening. Process काम ही नहीं करता. So we start thinking nothing is happening in my life, no change. Is the process working or not? We start getting questions. So like that, Krishna tests us at times. So this pastime of Lota Baba teaches us that even when we don't get reciprocation from Krishna, we should continue to practice our devotional service with determination and with patience, having faith that Krishna, I will attain Krishna one day. Because it is the nature of Krishna that he does not respond quickly. He tests devotees. He really tests the devotees. Whether are we here to serve him or we are here just to enjoy Krishna. So Krishna tests. Even if we don't get enjoyment, if we still continue serving Krishna, chanting his names, hearing his glories, and serving him, Krishna will understand, oh, this devotee is not here for his pleasure. This devotee is here for my pleasure. So that's how Puchrika Lota Baba is teaching that we should be patient in performing our devotional service. And after this, we come across Surabhi Kunda. After this, we come across Surabhi Kunda. Surabhi Kund is a place where Surabhi Devi, the cow, mother cow, resides. So after Indra's case was over, Surbi Devi found, oh, Govardhan is a very beautiful place to live, and she thought, I will reside at Govardhan itself. So she resided. Hare Krishna. So she resides here. Hare Krishna. Some is it okay? So Surbi Devi resides here, and in memory of Surbi Devi, Vajranab built this small pond, and he built a small temple also here. This is called Surabhi Kund. And after that we have in the map yes. After this we have in the map Jatipur. Jatipur is a place where we have Sri Gopal deity, which was worshipped by Madhavendra Puri. So when Madhavendra Puri installed the deity on the top of Govardhan hill near Anior, he started residing there, and that place is called Jatipur. Yati means sannyasi. Where a beautiful pastime was performed of worshipping Sri Gopalji. This is the place. And when we go ahead from here, we come across. Now from here, we just have to walk a long distance. You are able to see here? We are here. From here, we have to just keep walking till here. This is the other Karthik Mahadev and Sanatana Goswami's Bhajan Kutir. And also we have a place called Chakra Tirtha here, which is not written here. Yeah, this is a Chakra Tirtha, which is on the other side of Mansi Ganga in Govardhan. Chakra Tirtha is a place where, as we just discussed, when Krishna had lifted Govardhan hill, above the Govardhan hill, Sudarshan Chakra was giving protection to Govardhan by evaporating the water which was falling from the sky, from the clouds. So after the pastime was over, Sudarshan was very much tired, and he came here at this place and took rest. That's a place called Chakra Tirtha. And from here, next to this, we have Chakleshwar Mahadev. Chakleshwar Mahadev is a Dikpal deity, protector of this dham, Govardhan. And here is a place where Sanatana Goswami, nearby this, Sanatana Goswami was living and performing his bhajan. And next to Chakleshwar, in the Chakleshwar Mahadev temple. So one day, once when Sanatana Goswami was living in this place, he was writing and he was doing his bhajan. But then he found that there are so many mosquitoes disturbing his writing and bhajan. He thought, I will leave this place. And when he was thinking he will leave this place, next day he will leave this place. Then that night, Lord Shiva appeared to him in the form of a Brahmana. And he told, oh, Sanatana Goswami, please continue to be here. From tomorrow, no mosquitoes will trouble you. And Sanatana Goswami agreed. And from next day, there were no mosquitoes troubling Sanatana Goswami. And Sanatana Goswami continued to live there. Because even Lord Shiva aspired for the association of Vaishnava like Sanatana Goswami. Lord Shiva is a topmost Vaishnava, Vaishnava naam Yathasham, but he was aspiring the association of Sanatana Goswami. So here is Chakleshwar Mahadev temple. And from there, when we go ahead, we come across directly Davakunda. So Uddhav Kund is a place where when Uddhava came to Vrindavan, he prayed at this place to get the shelter of Vrajavasi gopis, and he aspired and he prayed, let me become a insignificant creeper called Gulbalata in this place, so that gopis can come, when they come here, they can put their lotus feet on my head and I get purified and I get the dust of their lotus feet. So this is that place, and this is also a place where Uddhava narrated Srimad Bhagavatam to the queens of Dwarka after Krishna's departure. This is a place of Bhagavad Katha, which was narrated by Uddhava to the queens of Krishna after Krishna's departure. So very, very holy place. We all can offer our prayers, this kunda here, that we get a desire to serve Krishna just like Uddhava, without any selfish desires. And after this, we have, when we go ahead, we come across Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, and when we proceed, which you already visited yesterday, so we will bypass it by offering our obeisances to Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, and then we'll go to Kusum Sarovar at this place. So Kusum Sarovar is a very beautiful kund, which was where Radharani and all the gopis used to pluck flowers for Krishna. Therefore, the name Kusum. Kusum means lotus. So they used to pluck lotus flowers for Krishna's pleasure. And ahead, if we go, there is Narad Kunda, where Narad Muni appeared to take part in the Ras Leela at Kusum Sarovar. And from there, when we go ahead, here there is a small place called Gwalpukur. This is Gwalpukur, which comes next to Kusum Sarovar. So Gwalpukur is a place where cowherd boys used to come for honoring their tiffin daily at this place at their lunch. And from this place, during lunchtime, Krishna would slowly slither away without being seen by anyone, and he would go to adjacent Kusum Sarovar to meet Radharani. So this is a very place where a lot of pastimes have taken place. And after this we have, after this we again come back to Manasi Ganga in this place. So in this way there are hundreds and thousands of pastimes that have taken place at Govardhan, which is very, very dear to Krishna and Radharani. So here we complete the Parikrama of Govardhan in a Manasa form.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Any questions?
Yes.
I think I exceeded time. I seek forgiveness for that.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, there is one Narasimha temple also in the west side of Govardhan.
Narasimha temple, I exactly don't know. There might be. There are a lot of places. Actually, even in each places, there are many, many temples at even each places. If you go to Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, in that place only we can spend many, many days discussing about a small place.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much for taking us to all these holy places. So, any comments or any doubts you can ask now?
Hare Krishna.
Okay.
So I'm very, very grateful to all the Kanaya Desh Vasis for giving the opportunity to discuss, though I'm not very qualified. Actually, when the living entity falls to this world, he is fettered in the matter and he loses all his ability to see Krishna, to perceive Krishna. Although he has ability, but it is lost because of coming in contact with matter. But when a pure devotee comes to this world, he can see Krishna's pastimes even in this world at any time. And when he narrates, through that narration, we, though covered by matter, can see Krishna's pastimes through his narrations. And that narration of pure devotee purifies the soul of all these coverings. And again, once again, he gets the ability to see Krishna. So that is the glory of Srila Prabhupada, that he has given this process and has given the Sangha of Vaishnavas where we can practice steadily for whole life. So it's Prabhupada's mercy that we are getting the opportunity to practice Krishna consciousness without any qualification. Thank you very much. And I seek all of your blessings. Though I have spoken, but I need your blessings to daily follow these things. Hare Krishna.
We pray for you. Asimanda Krishna Prabhu, can you do the vote of thanks to Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji.
Pranam.
Prabhuji, on behalf of all the assembled Vaishnavas here from Kanai, I will thank you, Prabhuji, but this was a wonderful your explanation. Also, you taken us. It's like it's not virtual. It's like I feel it's a real Govardhan Yatra. We are going one place to one, and you nicely glorified this enlightened our Karthik month, and also you given your time, precious time, and given us a chance to associate with you. We are very, very grateful for your service and this glorification of Govardhan. We'll thank you, Prabhuji, by chanting 3 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Just a last request. If all devotees can turn on their videos, I can take darshan of devotees and get purified.
Jitya, you want to see? Come sit here.
Please switch on your videos if possible. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you very much for giving your
Hare
association.
Krishna.
We are very thankful to His Grace Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu for giving your association on this very auspicious Parikrama of Govardhan. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Prabhuji,
Thank
we'll
you.
all together we'll do Vancha Kalpa for Prabhuji. Vancha Kalpa
Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah
Kodi Vaishnava ki jai.
Jai.
Govardhan Parikrama ki jai.
Shri Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Ki jai.
Hare Krishna.
Bhagavad Seva Prabhu ki jai.
Jai.
Prabhuji, please keep us in your future schedules also. We will let you know if there is any other classes. We will contact through Sri Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Please come to Pune after pandemic.
Please, Prabhuji, we will
Most
try
welcome.
to come. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
very much. And tomorrow will be our last day of Vraja Mandal Parikrama. And
Yes.
we will be covering tomorrow the very, very important part of Radharani's place, Barsana and Nandagaon. Tomorrow we will be
Jai.
covering 2 important places. So please join us at 6:30. So we will get the nectar of these 2 places also. Hare Krishna. So we will proceed with our Deepadan Arati. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Any
Krishna.
devotees are willing to do the Arati today? Sadan Shyam Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu Dandavat Pranam
Today any houses?
Unmuted. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Prabhu, I
Yes,
seek all of
Prabhu.
your permission to take leave. It is
Yeah, Prabhu. Thank you
10:30.
very much.
Thank you very much.
You
Hare Krishna.
can take us. Yes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
No fire. Annapurna Ramesh.
Okay. 1 second.
Namameshwaram Satchidanandarupam Namameshwaram
Satchidanandarupam Gokule Vrajamanam
Yashodabiyolu Khaladavamanam Paramishtamadhyanda Dokryagupya Yashodabiyolu Khaladavamanam Paramishtamadhyanda Dokryagupya Yutanda Mohurnetrayupam Rachandam Karambhojayukmena Satanganetram Yutandam Mohurnetrayupam Rachandam Karambhojayukmena Satanganetram Mugushwasakam Vatere Kanga Kanda Tidagraivam Damodaram Bhaktibadam Mugushwasakam Vatere